Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming. And we are here with Dori and Kamaka to have them tell us some of their secrets on how they are enrolling LCs. I know Kamaka, so I'm going to interview you first, and then Lela's going to interview Dori. So Kamaka has been rocking it with enrollments because all I see is Kamaka got an enrollment every time when I look at the chat. So I want to know your secrets so that I can start enrolling.
Okay, so hi everybody. I'm Kamaka. I've been in the business for almost a year now. And lately I have been able to get in my enrollments back up. Not to where I was at the beginning of the year, but the past few months it's been increasingly getting better. And a lot of it was just from doing hosted posts. I get about maybe 20 to 25 hosted posts up a day. And sorry, my baby's like right here too. But I also do product posts on my page. And if it doesn't work, I take it down and I repost it. I kind of follow what Tasha has taught me and everything. If it does, you have no comments within an hour or so, take it down, repost it, put a different color background, maybe change up the emojis or something. But the ones that have been working for me is the one that's the any product 90 any product 90-day tester one, where you can pick whatever product you want to use for 90 days and become a product tester. That one has been working for me a lot. And I use the closing scripts to seal the deals. I use that Tamika Board's closing scripts. Get away from here before you get hurt. And also, if I have trouble with conversations, I do screenshot it and I go to my upline for help, or I even go to Dori when Tasha was on her vacation. I went to Dori for assistance. But that's basically what I've been doing, and then just consistently posting to my stories every day and everything, and just doing follow-ups. Follow-ups is key. Even if they don't give you a date to follow up, I just do it every, I think it's Tuesday and Fridays I do follow-ups because I forget on Mondays.
So Kamaka, the other day we were talking like a little bit, and I was telling you about how an LC of mine's supposedly didn't have a bank account. Can you go ahead and tell everybody the option that you gave me so that maybe someone else can use it?
Okay, so when I get people telling me that they don't have a bank account or a bank card or a credit card, I do suggest to them to go to Walmart or Walgreens or CVS and get one of those prepaid Visa or MasterCards, or even I think it's American Express is accessible too. And you can preload it for the amount of whatever product purchases you're going to make for the month. That way they can just use that specifically just for the product purchases so they can become a customer. What I've done in the past, which I don't do anymore, but because the person lives on the same island as me, I literally went and met up with them, got the money from them, went and purchased the card and inputted all the information for them and held on to their prepaid card. And every time they wanted to purchase anything, we just met up, added money onto it, and then made the purchase. So that's an option, is just getting the prepaid card and stuff. Because I know some people, they have a lot of, sorry, that was my son's fingers scratching on the desk. But stop. Sorry. It's just me and him home, so it's gonna be a lot of no, I did not do that. My baby is literally scratching his fingers on this desk. But yeah, so just the prepaid cards is an option, or if they want to link their PayPal account, that's also an option too. So they can use a prepaid card to link to the PayPal account and use a PayPal.
That is awesome. That is an awesome idea, Kamaka. Thank you for that. And also your last LC that you got, can you tell us how you got enrolled her?
Okay, so this last LC that I got this morning, she was actually one of the people who hosted a post for me before. And then she's also won a giveaway from me. So she had some products to test out and everything, but she commented on my gummies post that I posted yesterday. And all it said was, I have gummies that can shrink your tummy or something like that, the post said. And she commented on it, said she wanted to try it. And then I used the closing scripts from the closing boards app boards, and I sealed the deal. She bought 1 bottle of gummies, but she said that when because she is on like tight income right now, but when she finally gets more income, she'll order more and everything.
Thank you. That is awesome. Do you have any tips for like some of us that hasn't even enrolled any LCs?
Okay, so I've been in that situation where I had no enrollments, or maybe just one enrollment or so. But my tip is stay positive. Don't be negative about anything, because if you do become negative in your situations, then you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to get no positive results, because all you're going to feed off is bad energy, and people can actually feel that through your messaging and everything, because it's the way you're going to come across. Also, just sorry, I'm reading Tasha's comments. I do follow up twice a week with the same person. I do it on Tuesdays and Fridays. Unless they tell me that follow up with them in 2 weeks, then I set a specific date. I look at my calendar, count down 2 weeks, and say, okay, so is the 23rd good for you? If they say yes, I mark it on my calendar as a follow up for the 23rd. That way I don't bombard them for the 2 weeks, keep asking them. But what I also do in the meantime is, if they tell me no, not right now for purchasing a product or becoming a DT or anything like that, I do ask them to host a post for me. So I kind of just turn it around and keep it in a positive motion for me. So I still keep them in my pocket, but not lose them to anybody else. So that's just what I do.
Thank you. That was so good, Kamaka. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, hi guys. I'm Lele, and I'm gonna be interviewing Dori, who is mine. So Dori, I have seen you just taking off like crazy in the past 2 months with your enrolling, and I wanted to ask you, what is your secret to enrolling all of these people?
Okay, so hi everybody, I'm Dori. I am a diamond leader, and I've been in the company for about 2.5 years now. So honestly, you're always gonna have those moments where business is gonna go really good and it's gonna peak, and then it's gonna fall, and you're gonna feel like, giving up and everything like that. But you have to be consistent, okay? So that's probably my number one thing, is just be consistent. Post every single day, show up every single day, even if you don't want to, because people are watching, okay? People are watching. And we hear everyone, all these other top leaders and everybody always telling us all the time that, to be consistent. Why are you laughing? To be consistent. Well, I'm sorry, I have ADD. If you laugh, I'm gonna laugh.
No, I'm sorry. Tasha asked, what if people don't know who I am?
Anyway, so be consistent. There's days when I don't feel like working my business, but I'm still gonna post every single day, and I'm gonna do the small little things, because like I said, people are always watching you. So for instance, the loyal customer that I signed today, this is somebody that I've been asking for like the past year to post a post for me. I'm not even I know I'm so busy, I'm sorry. No, but I'm gonna turn off the comments so I don't see, because now I just had a total brain fart. Anyway, this is a person that I've been talking to for like the past year, always asking to post a post for me, always asking if she'd be interested in different things. And she never responded back to me. And then I think maybe a week ago, she had come to me and asked me for information. So they see, and that's important. That's why we say be consistent with whatever you post, and put polls on your slides that you're adding to your stories, because she was somebody that she clicked, she voted on one of my polls. And that's when I ended up reaching out to her again, and she became a loyal customer today. She did the pick too, which is awesome. Other than that, post the post. And I can honestly say that I am somebody who used to hate host to post. I used to grumble about host to post all the time, and we used to hear from Kasha to just suck it up and do it. And I think it's more so about a fear of what people are gonna say, or just having so many, so much. But um, post to post, honestly, this past month and a half has been what's given me all of these enrollments. Just asking people to post, and I do the same ones. And before I would switch it up, like I would do, some people do products, some people do business, and I was so afraid of the host to post on steroids. But all June, that's all I did was steroids, and all this month, that's all I did was steroids, and I kept it that way. Yes, finally someone listened. Finally listened. Anyway, but that honestly, that is what's been working for me. So when we tell you folks to do post to post and how important it is, please, please, please take our advice. Because we've already gone through the trials and tribulations of not signing up people and not listening. And so this is what works, is what holds the post. So it's actually,
Okay, so you say you do host a post. How many a day do you set as your goal?
I have a minimal. I'm not gonna go to sleep unless I have at least, very, very least 10. There's some days that I can get 30 hosts to post up. And it's really easy. They just keep coming in. And some days it's like pinching pennies just to get one, just to get those 10 hosts to post up. But you have to get at least, I'm gonna at least get 10 every single day. Host to post on steroids would be basically if I were to give you a post that said, my friend is doing a giveaway, or team Android or team iPhone, something like that, something super simple. And then everybody who comments on that, I'm going to message those people too. You know what I mean? So it's not necessarily about a product or business. It's just something to get more interactions. And then you're just going to message all those people to host a post for you as well. So that's what host on steroids is. And sorry, hang on, you guys. And what else now? Sorry, Lele, what else? What did you say?
It was how many you go for a day? And then I was actually going to ask you to explain the hap on steroids.
Yeah, so that's what I do. Yeah, anyway, yeah, so that's what I do.
Okay, so another thing you mentioned in there was about your mindset. Both you and Kamaka had mentioned it. So do you guys have any tips in regards to mindset or personal development type of thing?
I journal every single day. I journal every single day. I do my prayers and my devotion every single day. Everybody is different, so I'm not gonna be a person to be like, you have to do this. You know what I mean? But for me, that works. And just knowing when I'm messaging people, and I message at least 100, 150 sometimes a day. When I'm messaging people, I'm not going for that, okay, I want every single person to tell me yes. Because if I focus on that and nobody responds that day, I'm going to feel like giving up the following day. And that's what used to happen before, is when you would message all these people and nobody are responding back to you. They're ghosting you, they're reading you, they're just, or not reading you at all. And then you feel like, well, host to post is not working. No, it is working. It's just those people. So a trick for me is every single day, a task that we do is Facebook birthdays.
Nikki,
I'm going to go to those people, to their pages. I'm going to see, first of all, I'm going to see if they're active on Facebook. If they're not active, I'm going to delete them. If they are active, I'm going to go and I'm going to interact on like a bunch of their posts that they've had recently, at least 3. And then I'm going to go and tell them happy birthday. Okay. Then and majority of the time people tell me thank you for telling them happy birthday. And then the following day, I'm going to go back and message all those people for host to post too. Because you've already opened that door and that connection with them by telling them happy birthday and by interacting on their pages. So within the next couple of days, I'm going to go back and message them and have them post a post for me. Sometimes I personally found that the giveaway when I messaged them and asked them that we're doing a giveaway if they want an entry, for me personally, I found that my audience doesn't respond when I ask them that. So I just let them know that I'm going for a really huge promotion this month that'll really help my team and my family. And our business is all word of mouth. So it would mean a lot to me if they would be able to take the time just to put up a small post for me, not asking you to buy anything from me. And if you don't want to, that's totally okay. There's no hard feelings. And I leave it positive that way. And for me, that message seems to work better.
What about what do you do in regards to PD? Or PD, for those who don't know, is personal development.
What do I do for people who what?
No, Kamaka was asking, what does she do?
Oh.
It's okay, I saw you with the baby.
Sorry, not listening. No, just kidding. I didn't hear my name. Sorry. But okay. So for personal development, I actually listened to a short YouTube video, like either from Steve Harvey, who's that other guy? Tony Robbins, Les Brown, because they have like short 10 to 15 minute YouTube videos. So I listen to that while I get ready for the day. So like while I'm brushing my teeth, brushing my hair, changing clothes, like that's just playing in the background and stuff so that I can hear like some motivational in the morning. I also have it going while I make my husband's breakfast and lunch. So yes, I'm up from like 4:15 in the morning getting my personal development in. I also do take the time to read a book. Like right now I'm reading that book, What Walt Knew. And that book is actually really interesting. But that's what I do for personal development. I read and listen to motivational speakers.
Nice. Okay, thank you guys. I think that's all the questions that I have for you guys. Maryann, do you have anything else?
No, that's all I have. That was awesome, you guys. Thank you so much.
Does anybody else have any questions in regards to?
I just wanna add one thing. When you're messaging all of these people and when we're trying to get enrollments, you have one thing that I find, and what I always try to tell my personal team is to train your mindset that you're not out there just to get that loyal customer, you know. And even when I journal, it's like, okay, God, who can I help today? You know what I mean? We know the products work, we know the business works, right? But it's not just about us getting that win. It's also about, we're here to help people. So you want to get that into your mind as to if somebody says no or whatever case may be, don't look at the negative and anything. Always try to focus on the positive and ask yourself, who can I help today? How can I help them? And just kind of get to know your audience and who you're talking to. And that definitely helps. And when you do get a loyal customer, don't be afraid to upsell. The gummy post right now, you guys, the gummies are blowing up. So use any gummy post that you have. And even if that's all it is about, right before you either give them your cart link or before you place the order or whatever the case is, always tell them, by the way, are you wanting to just lose your tummy, or are you also wanting to lose weight? Like, ask them questions and then just be like, okay, well, if you're wanting to lose like 30 pounds, I would honestly recommend doing our dynamic duo, which is the gummies and a Thermoflight X or something like that. You know, like, don't be afraid to upsell. That's all.
That's a great tip. Thank you so much for that. Yes, upselling can actually bring in a lot of extra volume that you guys, may not have thought you could bring in. And a lot of times they will tell you, I can't spend that much right now, do you have another option, which is a great way to still get them to buy more than one product, and get a little bit more volume. Yeah. Thank you guys both for agreeing to do this little impromptu Zoom, and we really appreciate you guys both, and congratulations to both of you guys and to everybody who have been having a lot of enrollments or enrollments in general, because I know personally that it can be difficult. And I just want to thank Carrie for loaning us her number, and that's it.